Hi everybody, it is Big Ed Mustafa. Welcome to another riveting white-knuckle adventure of Adventures After Dark. I'm your host, I'm Big Ed Mustafa. I'm excited to be here. We are live on Lotro Stream, and tonight I'm going to take the beautiful, fearless, and cunning Dardanissa. She's an elf? She's a high elf, I think. She's my character, you'd think I would know. She's a high elf, she's a burglar, she is on Gladden. And tonight, we are going to work our way through the Proof of Loyalty quest line. Not the least of which reason is because our Wednesday night group really wants to do Tomb of Arendelle, so I have to be ready for that. So, we're going to knock that out tonight. We might get into some other misadventures, some other shenanigans, but I'm excited to be here. My thanks also to the 400 or so folks who watched the replay from last week on YouTube, on the YouTube Lotro channel. I enjoy posting replays there just in case somebody misses a stream or they're busy on Friday night. They get a chance to go back, watch that, I don't know, listen to my dumb jokes or, people making fun of me. One of the requests I got was, boy, talk about the quests or the snacks up front. So, I don't know. Dried pretzels out of a bag normally suck. If you get like the Frito-Lay ones, the rolled gold, it's like eating cardboard with salt on it. What I have here, these are Dots pretzels. It's a brand. The original flavor comes in a red bag. These are expensive. A big bag at the supermarket will cost you $7 or $8. They've got smaller bags. These Dots pretzels are terrific. They're very nicely seasoned. It's not just salt, and they taste very buttery. What I'm holding up is a glass that has wasabi and soy almonds on the bottom and Dot pretzels on the top. Great snacking tonight. I'm going to do something a little different. I'm always joking that Coca-Cola hasn't come forward with a sponsorship. I'm going to start with Diet Dew tonight. So I'm going to drink one of their competitors' products. Generally speaking, Diet Dew is usually my second favorite diet soda after Coke Zero. And I already had a lot of Coke Zero today. I'm not going to fib. I drank a 24-ounce bottle, not a 24-ounce, a 16 and a half, 1 liter bottle, or half-liter bottle at the office this morning. And then after lunch on my way back to the office, I picked up a 52-ounce fountain Coke Zero and drank that at my desk. I might have had a Coke Zero after I got home before Mrs. M and I went out to dinner too. So, yeah, I'm going to switch it up a little bit and we'll do some Diet Dew for now. I did drink iced tea at lunch. I've had plenty of water. I don't just drink diet soda, but I do drink diet soda. And if you're going to be eating wasabi and soy almonds and Dots pretzels, you're going to want something to drink with those. Now, I cheated a little bit. This morning before I left for work, I woke up a little early. So I logged on and I've already done my task item turn-ins. So with that out of the way, let's head off to Tinadur and see if we can start Loyalty's Proof.
Hello there.
And the other challenge I'm going to have Trollshaw, Zettenmoor, Dwarfhold. I think Trestlebridge is as close as I'm going to get for now. And that's okay. Trestlebridge actually puts me not that far away. I think I want to go this way. Let's jump on a fast horse and we ride for Trestlebridge. Now, I'm a little surprised I haven't already started Loyalty's Proof. Maybe I should look at the wiki. Search for Lotro Wiki. Go to LotroWiki. Search LotroWiki for proof of loyalty. Oh, loyalty's proof it's called. Okay. Quest loyalty's proof. Calenglad asks you to help his fellow rangers. Momentous decision, a man called Estel. Okay, so I do have a momentous decision started. Let's take a good hard look at that and see where it leads. Talk to Hemmelder. He's at the Forges of Rivendell. Okay, so yeah, I'm in the wrong place. Yeah, that's not the first time that's happened to me. I do have a port to Bree, so let's see if we can use the Gandalf Express. This is a rather long question, so I wanted to get a jump on it well in advance of Wednesday. I thought, I didn't have anything else planned for tonight. Let's knock this out. I've got Dots pretzels. I've got wasabi soy almonds. Life is good. And I rode past the prancing pony. Try to pay attention, Ed. It's just a nice night to be riding around Breetown. The Gandalf Express, if you need a quick ride to Rivendell, you just come to Bree. Gandalf is there with a quest ring. The road to the Lonely Mountain. If you accept it, you're instantly transported to Rivendell. The very first thing you want to do once you get here is go to your quest tracker. And cancel that, so you can keep using that forever and ever and ever. Is that a special? Nope. Trollshaws? Oh, Road to Erebor, there it is. So we'll just cancel that straight away, and then the next time I need a ride to Rivendell, old Gandalf will just send me back on my merry way again. Thank you very much. Singer says, what's up, Doc? Mandalorian 2K says, sups up. Dots Pretzels, that's what sups up. These things are delicious. Also not a sponsor. I just like them. I'm going to try to knock out Loyalty's Proof tonight, Zinger, so I'll be ready for Tomb of Arendelle on Wednesday. At least that's the plan. We'll see how far I get. I need to be going to the forges. Alright. Wake up, Ed. I had kind of a rough day yesterday. It's been another busy week at work, which is good. I don't mind being busy. I don't mind sweating a little bit and earning my paycheck. It always kind of feels good. But I kind of didn't get lunch yesterday. I was just able to kind of snack on a couple things. In fact, my boss was like blowing up my Teams box with chat messages. Hey, are you going to jump on this call? I was literally 1 minute late and he started messaging me. I was on my way back from the cafeteria with like a cup of chili to eat at my desk during the meeting. And then we had to stay late last night. We decommissioned some servers. That all went fine. I don't mind staying late. But I went and picked up a Domino's pizza, and that's what we had for dinner. I brought some home for Mrs. M. I ate at work. My coworker and I killed a pizza. And I rubbed the wrong way again. Go to the forge, Ed. But it's just, it's just kind of a miserable day. I didn't eat well. I worked a lot. I thought, it's the end of the week. I want to eat better today. And I got off to a rough start. For breakfast, I just had an apple and a peanut butter granola bar while I was sitting at my desk. Talk to Aragorn. I can do that. We ride for Aragorn and for glory. Then, you eat a peanut butter granola bar and an apple. That's really not the worst thing a guy could be eating for breakfast. It was fine. It got me through. For lunch, I went to the best steakhouse in the state of Nebraska. I wanted to do something good. I wanted to do something yummy.
Megovanen. Sweet-eyed Melon.
Why is he not blue?
Sweet-eyed Melon.
Yeah, he's still blue. That's okay. Maybe he stays blue. Anyway, this place is called The Drover, and on Fridays, their lunch special is a whiskey marinated top sirloin, which may sound gross, may sound delicious. Trust me, it's delicious. It's not gross at all. The top sirloin's delicious, and the whiskey marinade just makes it even yummier. Loaded baked potato. They have a salad bar. They have chilled pewter salad plates. It's a small salad bar, but everything's super fresh, super yummy. So you go get a big salad, and I also ordered a cup of soup because the server was like, oh, and we have a couple of soups today, our clam chowder, and we also have a roasted red pepper soup with smoked Gouda cheese. And I was like, I kind of have to order that because if I don't try it, I'm going to hate myself. It was also delicious. So I got salad, I got a cup of soup, drank some iced tea with lunch, got my whiskey marinated steak, and it was, it wasn't a cheap lunch, but it was money well spent. Very therapeutic. Happy thing. And then, I get home and Mrs. M wants to go out and get sushi. So I'm like, okay. So I went and had, we got edamame to start the meal. And I had a salad with sesame dressing. Talk to Elrond. We go to talk to Elrond. A man called Estelle. So I ordered the chef's sushi dinner, and it was terrific. And all of the sushi was super yummy. And Mrs. M got the bento box with spicy beef and crab shumai and assorted tempura. And she got soup and salad. Everything was just super yummy. So I got a bunch of great food, and today was the first day this week that wasn't a giant cluster bomb. And so I'm just glad the weekend's here. Arthur says, I need to do that quest line too. Do you want some company? Sure. Yeah, I'm just kicking things off. Come and join me, Arthur. I'm probably going to appreciate having you along for the ports later. Although, if I'm going to demonstrate free-to-play, it is probably not the worst idea to show people how to travel if you don't have a buddy along who's a hunter. There we go. Zinger, if you got any characters who haven't done this quest line, you're certainly welcome to join us. Anybody else who normally runs with us, even if you don't normally run with us on Wednesday nights, if for some reason you have any interest in queuing up Tomb of Arendelle and Evendim, come join the fun.
I think I'm a couple of quests past you, so
Okay.
we'll actually converge.
All right, and I'll try to catch up quickly. Talking to Elrond.
Dark days are coming. Hope
Go
is
back
not
and
in
talk to
vain.
Aragorn again.
Unfortunately, I do not yet have a Rivendell port at this level.
That's okay. Like I said, we can abuse the Gandalf Express. If we can get to Bree, we can
Aragorn
get
is-
to Rivendell.
It's just across the... Oh, okay, if you want to do that. It's just across the river.
Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
I just meant if we leave Rivendell and have to get back here later, it's not a big deal.
Oh, okay. Okay. No problem.
I am familiar with where the guest houses are located. Singer says, I think I did it on my Mini, but has also been leveling several others. Somewhere I think I have a champion I started with landscape difficulty turned up, and for the life of me I can't remember where or what character. Be nice if there was a way to find that out. City of his fathers.
Greetings. Greetings.
Bring Aragorn's letter to Calenglad.
Okay, I can port you to Tinudar.
Let's go. If I didn't have Garthur here to port me, what I would probably do at this point would be go back to Trestle Bridge and then just ride from Trestle Bridge to Tinudar. They're not that far apart. But it's good to have friends.
What do you need? What do you need?
I need to earn trust.
Stay a moment.
Defeat Jabe Gribshaw. What else they got for me?
I just have the one for Fortune, the grave rubbings.
Stay a moment.
Okay.
I've done the other ones, but I can tag along.
Oh, he wants me to defeat bats and barghists. Washed upon the shore, flotsam and jetsam. Okay. I'll knock out flotsam and jetsam since that's right over here. I did discover one nice feature of our housing area in Gondor today. There's a fishable fountain right by the task item board. So are you a big fan of sushi at all, Egarther?
I wouldn't say a big fan. I was very late to discovering sushi. Like I was probably in my 30s before I ever tried it. I thought I would never like it, but what I've tasted, I've liked. But it's one of those things that I don't want to acquire a taste for because it can be very expensive, I hear.
It's not an inexpensive thing to eat normally, especially in Nebraska, but I was rather amused. Mrs. M and I went to dinner. We got an appetizer. I ordered a drink, my iced tea. She ordered mango flavored mochi ice cream, which is a balls of mango ice cream surrounded by sweet rice cake. And then even with dessert and an appetizer, our sushi dinners in Nebraska were cheaper than my steak lunches. Me and my coworker spent more at lunch today than we spent at dinner with me and Mrs. M. And I was just like, I keep asking the question, why is shrimp cheaper than ground beef in a state that has more cows than people? And I still don't have a good answer to that question. It just drives me batty. Why are beef prices fixed so high? Well, I think I'm at 6 of 6. I'll ride out of here.
What do you need?
Hello?
Might I take a moment of your time?
Well, that's Antler, but we're not hearing anything.
Oh, looks like Forbin Kid's here too. We're just doing some of the prereqs for Tomb of Arendelle if you want to join us, Forbin Kid.
Ellendon.
Ellendon. There you go. It's the beauty of being on Lotro Stream. You don't even have to know what you're talking about. What was I going to look at? I don't know if Forbin Kid's permitted on... Yeah. He's permitted to talk on the Lotro Stream channel. That's cool. Even Antler is. Okay. I don't let just anybody pop in here. An old friend of mine popped in one night and started talking to me about thermal problems on his i7 9700K chip. And we started talking about CPU cooling for about 90 minutes. And it was so boring, it was even putting me to sleep. I'm like, yeah, I can't let just anybody in here start yakking. So
he did a big ad on Big Ed.
Yeah, he
Put
did.
you to sleep.
Yes. Well, I'm not immune to the Big Ed effect. I often tell the story that on Saturdays, I'll often pop up the previous night's stream just to check audio levels and make sure the camera angles and lighting looked okay. And, this is not exactly a technical wonder I'm working on here. But, I don't want it to be crappy either, at least any crappier than it has to be. So I'll very often pass out and take a nap while I'm trying to watch last night's stream. Happens to me all the time. But I just didn't think people wanted to listen to me babble on about CPU cooling and i7's thermal throttling and how 240 millimeter all-in-one liquid cooler wasn't sufficient for that chip. And I mean, Zinger's riveted by that stuff, but I don't think most of the viewers care.
I think if you just nodded off from that summary.
Exactly. You're not wrong. All right. Should we go get Jabe or should we go do Bargists?
We could swing around and kind of do both. I mean, if you take the slow taxi towards North Downs, then you can hop off at where the bats are,
Okay.
I think.
Yeah,
And
I think
then
so.
from there, then you could go up to Osfer Road.
Hello?
There's Antler.
Hello.
Mommy? Mommy?
Tell me again why I haven't muted you, Antler. I can't think of a single reason. How's your Friday going, bud?
Windy and cold.
Windy and cold, yeah. It's been a little bit of a shock to the system here in Nebraska. We went from being in the 90s less than a week ago to getting our first frost warning.
I actually had to turn on my heat today.
I was kind of laughing. It was fairly cool yesterday. But apparently if I play Apex Legends for more than an hour, the computer gives off enough heat that it trips the air conditioning.
Ooh.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. So the next time Mrs. M complains about being cold, I'll tell her she needs to, play some Apex.
Oh, I've been looking at the game cast for the Huskers. It looks like they're doing okay.
Well, that's nice.
17-7 right now at halftime. Nebraska's winning.
Are we at 500? Are we 2-2?
We're 2-3 right now.
Okay, this will get us back to 500 if we beat Illinois.
Now that we need to stop talking about it, because if we do keep talking, I think we're going to lose.
Well, I don't actually believe I have any effect on whether or not the Huskers win or lose. Although, one of my best friends routinely likes to bet against the Cornhuskers. And if they win, he's happy, and if they lose, he makes money. Which is why he does it that way. It takes the sting out of them being terrible.
There you go. Making money off your home team losing. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Are these the bats that we're looking for?
Yep, yes they are. Oh,
Thought I remembered correctly.
I hear there was a lot of talk about the Chiefs game last weekend.
well, the talk about the Chiefs is mostly because of the NFL marketing contract where Taylor Swift pretends that she's dating Travis Kelce. They both happen to have movies coming out that they're trying to promote. Funny that happened to be right about the same time they started dating. I wonder what she gets paid per game to show up in NFL gear.
I wonder if she knows the first thing about football.
Or even who Travis Kelce is. I was kind of laughing. I heard somebody, one of the sportscasters was like, and future Hall of Famer, one of the greatest tight ends to ever play the game. I'm like, is he even the best tight end to play football in Kansas City? Have we already forgotten Tony Gonzalez. It's just, I mean, it's funny how myopic sports reporters can be. Okay, I'm good on Bargus. Let's find a couple of bats and we'll head on out of
See if I
here.
can track some.
Well, here's a malevolent shadow wing right here. 7 of 8. Gantaran checking in. Hello, Gantaran. Good to see you, my friend.
Southwest.
There's another Bargust. I'm going to check under this rich iron deposit and see if there are any bats. I can't help it. It's a compulsion.
Make sure you swing them hard. That they go
Exactly.
wrong.
So, yeah, it's kind of funny. Apparently, Taylor Swift showing up for Kansas City games has had a much bigger impact than Sierra showing up for Denver Broncos games.
Like, I think I remember seeing a picture. I don't know if it's Mahomes' girlfriend or his wife, but, like sitting in front, sitting in front of Taylor Swift, and then like she had this look like, oh my god, I can't believe this person's here.
Hey, there's a bat. I see Malevolent Shadow Wing number 8. That didn't count. Am I done? Maybe I'm done with bats. Let's find one more and kill it just to make sure. Maybe that one just didn't count because it was out of range for some reason. Can't be too careful with this stuff. Anyway, I actually adopted the Chiefs momentarily when Dennis Erickson was the Seahawks head coach. He was just god-awful. It's like, I can't root for these guys right now. I think that was back when they picked up Rick Meyer from the Bears.
There's one over this way, but you're out of range. There's a couple, actually.
Somebody dinged me about something, but I can't find the message. Here's one. No, I must be done with the quests. It's not telling me to kill anymore. Okay, let's go get Jabe Grimshaw. We ride for Jabe and for glory. Donnie checking in. Donnie says hello, Ed. Hello, Donnie. How are you, bud? Oh, Gantaran says hello. I'm sorry, Gantaran. I looked down to read what you sent earlier, and it just scrolled off the screen, World Chat. Good to see you, bud. Gantaran is not only a Lotro player, he's also a hell of a Rocket League player. I actually got a chance to play Rocket League on Tuesday. It was random game night, and Rocket League came up on the wheel, and I got a chance to play with Gore and with Freelancer, and it was like old times. I played better than I have been lately, and we won a bunch of games, and it was a lot of fun, and that was nice. Donnie says, I need to talk to you tomorrow, but I mean send you something. Look at your phone when you get done. Okay, Donnie. Just don't be sending me any more pictures of you pantless. That just makes things weird, bud.
Do you have the grave rubbing one?
Not yet.
Okay, we're going to need to go back there then.
Yeah, I think don't these guys give you 2 rounds of quests?
Yep.
Oh, Gantaran grabbed the Rocket Pass for the season, so I've been playing it a bit more lately. Cool. Yeah, Freelancer is still really dedicated to it. I enjoy the game, but I'm back on Apex Legends. I spend so much time grinding Apex, I have little time for anything else.
I hear you're playing Mad Maggie a lot more.
Nope, not true. In fact, even on my alt account, if I get a play 2 as Mad Maggie, I just respin. Like, hard pass. I did my 10 hours as penance for all the donations you guys kicked in, and that was good enough for me. Still hate her, still want her deleted. Okay, did Forbin Kid ever make it into voice chat? Ed wondered aloud.
Showing as muted.
Okay, well, it's probably intentional on his part.
There, I'm an unmute now.
Okay. Are we ahead of you, behind you in the quest chain? Do you need us to hold up? Are you doing prereqs?
I just finished these about an hour ago.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know what you were at, because I know we came through here a while back, and I came through here again, so I killed everything, but there might be a few things left.
Okay. Well, we gotta kill Jabe. There he is.
Well, here's Jabe. Are you
He's
close?
attacking your horse, yeah. Just wanted to touch base. I think Garther's a little bit ahead of me, too. So, you want to port us back to Tinadir from here?
Yep. We've got a tomb robber.
Not anymore.
That seems to have resolved itself.
With
That's
an
one of
arrow
the-
to the face, yes.
Kickers, Gantaran. It seems like all these games are going with dailies and weeklies, and like with Lotro, we have the character reward track that they do, and it's just the minuscule buffs to each little legendary tracery. It's just like I just can't get excited about it. The grind is so granular. It's like, oh, congratulations, some minor trait on one of your item's secondary characteristics went from 27.3 to 27.4%. It's like, wow, that was awesome. I'm so glad I worked so hard for that.
What can I do for you? Could I speak with you a moment?
Okay, make rubbings at graves. And where's the other turn in at? Dude in the back.
What do you need? Might I take a moment of your time?
Talk to Fandercall? Pandercall. House of Brumbar.
That one, is that the one that's kind of between Tinudur and Osferode?
Yeah, probably. I think that's the one with the goblins.
Yeah, the, whatever those things are, the boggarts.
Okay, I need rubbings and I need to defend Brombar. And I need a slug of Diet Dew. Somebody at Coca-Cola needs to wake up and come kicking with a sponsorship deal.
Slugga, 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 slugga.
Plus, I think I might have eaten all the Dot's pretzels already. I did. Did you ever have Dot's pretzels before, Antler?
Nope.
Oh man, they're super yummy. That's your homework for the week. I want you to go out, find some Dot's pretzels, buy a bag of them, and then report back how awesome they are.
It's like Walmart may have a bag.
Yeah, they even have them like near the cashier stands at Ace Hardware and stuff. A lot of supermarkets sell them. It's a pretty amazing product, really. Ooh, completed Goblin Slayer, just fighting these dumb things. Nice. You successfully defended House Brumbar from the Bogarts. Alright, where do we go get our grave rubbings? That's back up the road, isn't it?
Yep,
By where we were killing Bargus and bats, if I recall.
correct.
Okay. Ooh, Hobnanigans is here. Zinger, you'd make the fourth if you want to jump on so the four of us can go play Hobnanigans. I know it's your favorite, bud. Let us know.
I am sleepwalking here. Why am I heading in that direction?
It seemed like a good idea. Donnie says, I seen you something in a minute. Okay, Donnie. Oh, you haven't played since they changed all the legendaries? The new legendary system's really pretty good. I don't have a problem with that, but...
It's a radical change from the old one, though.
Mm-hmm. I just find the whole tracery system to be just unnecessarily overly fussy.
And the organization of the traceries on the shelves.
Yeah, I mean, it's... I'm not a game designer, and I imagine pasting something like that onto an existing game probably wasn't easy.
Well, they actually had a different organization of those traceries, and then they changed it in an attempt to make it, I guess, more usable.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I don't think it worked.
Okay, I've got 404 grave rubbings. We ride for Tinadur and for glory.
Are you marking your territory on the graves again?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't do that in sync, so there's some more spawns here.
Okay.
All right, is everybody done?
I got mine.
Yep.
Okay. Morning.
Greetings.
That probably means we're all in sync with quests as well, right?
Yeah, it should be.
Greetings.
I did the quest about an hour ago.
Oh, how far did you get?
Just up talking to somebody up on the northwest side of the lake.
Ah, okay.
Oh, wait, what does it say about place the grave rubbings?
Yeah, it's this bookshelf over here,
Okay.
because he couldn't walk over and do it himself. And you know, putting
you're
a
sitting
bookshelf
on the ground comfortable by a campfire, I kind of get that.
and putting a bookshelf out exposed to the elements in the middle of nowhere is such a good idea too.
Well, if you want to preserve it, return the charcoal and parchment. Okay. Because he couldn't have taken it back the last time I came to talk to him.
What do you need?
Okay, now we've got another quest from Calenglad.
What do you need? What can I do?
I'm rewarded. Talk to Robin Dunkley. He is in Ostfarad, correct?
Yes.
Then we ride for Ostfarad. And for glory. And for Ostfarad. We'd have to check for Bogarts under this rich iron deposit. Just in case. Nope, looks like it's clear.
So this is the part where we have to carry the chest past the unfriendly men.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to try to do that together so you guys can benefit from Leafy Feet?
That'd be fine.
Or would that be too complicated to try and hustle 3 people through?
I've already done it.
Oh, yeah, 2 people then.
I don't know if it's a shortcut or worth avoiding, but you can jump off the end onto the tent here and then down and not take too much damage.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
usually do.
Yeah, okay.
There's
I don't-
usually not an eye right near there.
Yeah, I don't see the eyes without the quest.
Right.
Greetings.
Alright, a quest turn in. Okay. See what else we got going on. Where's Dunkley?
He's right across from the stable master.
Oh, okay.
Kitty corner from the stable master.
There he is.
Woe to me,
We have to get him out of town and get him to Tinadur?
me.
Yep.
Okay, I remember this.
Kind of like running pies.
Exactly
Absolutely.
like it.
Yep.
Therefore, you can dedicate a whole stream to running pie.
Well, it wasn't the whole stream. It was just a lot of the stream. What was funny about it, I think it was like the next week, Freelancer was like, I'll bet it's been 12 years since you've ran that quest. I was like, actually, I just did it on Friday night. Yep, I got an already in use. I can't pick it up.
Oops. So much for being simultaneous.
No, it says carry the chest. So maybe I can just follow you and it'll count since we're fellowed up.
Okay.
Which kind of begs the question, if you're the one carrying it, does it matter if I get seen?
That is a good
I don't know. It doesn't sound right to me.
Yeah, this is unusual.
It ain't right.
I think it gives you a fair amount of time, so if you want to stay and see if the chest is available,
No.
unless you have to keep together.
We'll ride along.
Is your mount available, or is
Yeah.
it grayed out?
I can mount.
Then it probably means you don't have the quest.
Alright, I'll go back and try to restart it.
Yeah, you can't even do the fast. If you have something that'll give you a little speed boost in running, you can't do it when you're carrying the chest either. You can do it just before you pick it up, though.
Right, I think a passive thing like Leafy Feet would probably work. But not anything you have to activate. Not an active skill. At least it seems like I'm going my normal Leafy Feet speed. Or maybe I'm just fooling myself.
No, the chest isn't available to me now. It's possible you might complete it and it'll just ding for me. I don't know. I'll sit here and see
Yeah,
what happens.
Yeah, we did pie running on Red Baron stream one time, and it was really funky the way that it worked in groups. I think one person can run the pie, and the rest can just stand around, and then it completes. So maybe it's the
Nice.
same thing for this. But, but not the post. It didn't work for the post, or maybe it was the other way around. I don't remember.
You delivered the chest of relics. Fantastic.
Awesome.
But
Well, you.
The problem is I have to
Actually-
talk to him, so...
Well,
I
he's
have
up
to
there.
talk to Stool. Oh, is he? Okay.
Oh, well, wait. You have to talk to Robin Dunkley, or you have to talk to Stool?
Yeah, Stool.
Oh, he's at Tinyadur. All right. Well, I can swift travel to Ostfarode and port you.
No, it's right up the road. Don't even bother.
Well, I have to talk to Robin Dunkley anyway, so.
Oh, okay. We'll meet you at Robin Dunkley. We ride for Robin Dunkley.
Dunkley Donuts.
Oh, Mrs. M was on a pumpkin spice tear yesterday. I picked her up from dialysis, and she's like, I want donuts and I want a pumpkin spice latte. So we ended up at Dunkin' Donuts. And then she's like, do they have breakfast sandwiches? So she got congratulations, she got a sausage, egg, and cheese croissant breakfast sandwich. She got 2 pumpkin spice donuts and a pumpkin spice latte. And then
Pumpkin
was like,
spice must flow.
what are you bringing me for lunch? So I brought her some split pea and ham soup and a salad from the cafeteria at work. She gobbled that whole thing
Do
up.
for you.
And then when it came time for dinner, I got the pizzas for me and my coworker, and I brought home a medium pepperoni and mushroom, and she had a couple slices of that. She's been eating pretty good. Okay, so I need to talk to a stool.
A stool? There's some kind of joke in there somewhere.
Yeah. it sounds
Just
like
a minute
you're-
and I'll get you one.
Where is he?
A stool pigeon.
Mm-hmm.
That's the cleaner version of the joke.
Oh, he's right here.
he's
I've talked
the
to
one-
him before.
Yeah, he's
But-
the one where you sorted the pottery.
Unfriendly eyes on Ostfarad. See, it's bugged out because I can't talk to him. It says talk to him. Oh, now I have to go back and talk to Robin Dunkley. Apparently, it just insta-completed. I didn't
So
even
when I
notice it.
talked to him, it completed for you too.
I guess. I don't know. Well, back to Ostfarad. Okay, I'm going to be lazy and take the stable master's horse. Questing is complicated.
I'm sure the next time we do it, we'll remember exactly how to do it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sure
I
we're
keep
recording
saying
all of
that.
this in Microsoft OneNote so we can look it up later.
I keep saying that, but I've done this probably a couple dozen times, and I still forget.
That's my point. I did it an hour ago and I forget.
It's all part of the fun.
Can't you leave me to my misery?
Reclaim the stolen relics from a tomb marauder corpse. Ran afoul of the bears. That's down the hill, right?
Yep.
Okay. We ride down the hill, and for glory,
And for corpses.
and for corpses.
There's just one.
Well, just remember, necrophilia is against terms of service. We are going to keep it family friendly here on the Lotro stream.
Maybe he's not dead, he's just metabolically challenged.
Could be.
He's just resting.
Or if he was married, he might just be grateful. Thank goodness I'm free.
Well, there is more than one corpse.
Yep. And they had so many relics, it's taken 3 of us to haul them back. Don't forget, everybody, the new Rolling Stones album drops October 20th. They've already released 2 new singles. Angry and the Sweet Sound of Heaven. Sweet Sound of Heaven features Lady Gaga and Stevie Wonder.
I'm sorry. Did you need something?
Statue
I'm sorry to
pieces.
trouble you, but will you help me?
I am now kindred with Wardens of Illuminus.
Congrats, I have been for a while. So is this on one of the islands?
I think any of the tomb robbers that are marked in the area on the map will count.
Okay.
Possibly the greatest concentration may be on the island, but we could go anywhere. We could go east or west or north. The island is a little far away, so
I think
Oh,
I got
no,
them
it's-
on the east.
on
Yeah,
the east
actually, it looks like it's all
Yeah.
just north of town in any direction. Looking at the map, can you see it highlighted in white?
Yep.
Yeah, I had to go
In-
fair ways north to get them all.
Okay, yeah, it shouldn't be too hard to do. In fact, we can go back towards the corpse and then work our way around. That dog will hunt.
Where are tomb robbers when you want them?
Well, there should be plenty of them just out here to the left. Let's go find them.
Something is coming back to my memory. Aren't the large ones harder to get, or something like that?
I have no recollection. Although,
we
Pont and
already-
Finberry and Sir Waffles are checking in. Beard coming in
already have
nicely,
a
Ed.
lot.
Happy Friday. Nebs27 is here. Gantran says Rolling Stones. I would have thought they would be rolling boulders by now. Small statue piece. Oh, we have to collect a bunch of these. Two small statue pieces. Four small statue pieces. Potton is eating a Chinese milk bar. Six of 12 on small. We could head over to that camp where the captain is. Oh, here's a veteran. Yeah, okay. Nice shooting there, Bacchus. Don't worry about me sneaking up on him.
Oh, did you want that guy?
No, that's okay. It just gave me an opportunity to make fun of Bacchus.
Well, I have grouped with him a lot. Maybe he's rubbing off.
That could be.
Not lately, though. He's been busy.
Yeah. Oh, I'm at 4 of 4 for large pieces. That's pretty nice.
How many small ones do you need?
I need one more. And done. Want to port us to Tinadur?
Sure.
Oh, we got to go to Ostfarad.
Yeah, I thought maybe you wanted to ride from there.
Nope, that's fine. We'll just ride out of here. I blinked. You probably won't believe this when I tell you, but I'm not a smart man. I occasionally get confused, kerfuffled, bewildered. Pon says, simple flavor, don't think I'll buy it again. Well, Asian desserts and Asian-inspired desserts tend to be much less sweet and more subtle than American or British desserts.
Well, this one is far away.
I'm sorry. Did you need something? I'm sorry to trouble you, but will you help me?
Find Nat. Is this the dude who's dead clear out by the,
Yep. Up
Okay.
near the Goradan area.
Yep. Yeah, this is a long ride.
It's closer if you have a good snack.
Yep. Fortunately for me, the wasabi soy almonds are holding on. I'm rubber banding for some reason. Donnie says, good night. Look at your phone when you get a chance, so I said something to you. All right, Donnie, have a good night, buddy. We'll talk to you soon.
Wow, 20-7.
We're losing or winning?
We're winning.
Wow, nice. Although I'm a Creighton alum, so I don't know why I'm saying we.
Alright, so I am stuck in midair. There is
Yeah.
definitely some lag going on.
Yeah, we're definitely getting some lag.
Wow.
Yeah.
Usually on Gladden it's skill lag, but this is just plain old lag.
Yeah. Adoranel says, hello, Big Ed, in chat. Hello, Adoranel.
Jeez.
Lag doesn't normally bother me too much. This is super annoying. Lag in Lotro? Never. It's extremely rare, Ponton, but it can happen occasionally.
Looks like Jacksonville and Buffalo are the morning game this weekend.
They playing in London?
Yep.
Jacksonville
like
gets those a lot, actually.
It looks like the Seahawks are off this weekend.
Yes, they are. Bit of a shame they have to take their bye week so early. I don't think anybody was really banged up or hurt yet. It's always nice to get that later in the year so you can rest up headed towards the playoffs. Okay, you guys just need to kill whatever's chasing me.
Coming in hot.
Know anything, I'm sure.
Collected Rapkin's pack.
Right, so rather than take the long trek back to Osterode, do you want to go to Tinudur and just go from there?
Well, now we have to wait till we get Garudon Slayer Advanced complete. I'm just kidding. Yeah, let's go back to Tinudur. Well, Ponton is not a fan of Chinese milk flavored ice cream or Chinese milk bar. So, Halloween is on us. What is your favorite Halloween treat?
How can I be of service?
I would say Hershey's.
Never a bad pick. I know a lot of folks love getting Reese's peanut butter cups for Halloween. Ponton, what's your favorite Halloween candy treat? This is clearly not Chinese milk bar. Anybody who claims candy corn gets banned. Just kidding. That's a
right,
fun
everybody.
fact. I think I've been on Lotro Stream 6 or 7 years. I don't know I've ever banned anybody in the entire time I've been on Lotro Stream. That's kind of an amazing run. Either
Everybody in chat say they have candy corn for they like candy corn for
Hi,
him.
Ginger. Yes, dear. Okay. Head on in. I'll be there in a minute. All right. Gantran says, I'm not an American, so I have to go with Whitaker's chocolate. Anything chocolate is a good pick. You are in New Zealand, is that correct, Gantran? Yeah, he was playing Rocket League with Freelancer and me on the U.S. servers and was just blowing the doors off with that, even with that extra latency. It's like, oh my gosh, he's really good. Okay, give me a minute to get Mrs. M settled in, and I'll be right back. Cheer stream hype. Antler, I want you to sing something and keep everybody entertained while I'm gone. Whatever you do, don't try telling a joke. Be right back. And I'm back. Ponton says, I don't do Halloween, but favorite candy from it, Reese's Cup or candy corn. And both I rarely get.
Okay, well, I can campsite fire port us to somewhere where there are Goradane that we need for the next quest.
Okay, I will accept that.
Close enough. It's kind of an obscure campsite, but there's a bunch of Goradane around, so it gets us at least closer.
Sounds good. Doranel says she mostly likes candy sales, not so big on Halloween. Ponton also likes circus peanuts. I like circus peanuts. They're those big marshmallowy candy things that are shaped like peanuts that don't taste like peanuts at all. Which is funny because I also like peanuts and peanut butter flavored things. Yeah, circus peanuts are just yummy. Yeah, just follow the hunter. Why do any work?
Did you want to burgle these Goradane?
No, don't worry about it.
Most you'll get is probably a herbal remedy or something.
Chicken bones. You have burgled chicken bones. Good on tribesmen. Of course, there's a Slayer deed too, so kill them all.
There's a soothsayer up here somewhere. Let me see if I
Kill
can
them all.
track the soothsayer.
Okay.
Are we in combat?
We have to pause long enough for him to track.
To the northwest.
Cloudspur Guardian moored here. Probably down at the boat.
Mostly eat healthy, so where I want to get that stuff.
Gorge Stalker over here. Up on the hill, I guess.
I would agree with that, Ponton. I don't go out of my way to load up on that stuff typically. Now we might have to go further up the mountain to find another soothsayer.
Oh, we need another one?
I don't know, do we?
I thought
Where are we
only
headed?
needed-
We might be done.
I was just looking for gorge stalkers.
Oh, okay. I'll check under this dwarf iron deposit. See what I can find.
Sneaky little gorge stalkers.
Exactly.
Distracted before you dig and you'll get...
Good call. Adornell says it's my cheat holiday for me. The only holiday in time bother with candy. Well, that's like saying Thanksgiving's the only time where you bother with pie.
Ah, there's a gorge stalker.
And your birthday's the only holiday where you cheat and eat cake.
Okay, what do you guys need?
I'm good on Gar and Dim. It says I'm ready to turn it in. Go back
Okay.
to... Yeah, Robin Dunkley. I mean, unless we wanted to stay out here and do Slayer Deed, but that's a lot of work. Let's not do that. Oh man, I'm out of diet too. That animation looks bugged. You should be using a pickaxe, not a wood chopper. Oh well. Summertime I make homemade granny apple pie, and Thanksgiving is when I go nuts and make any pies my husband and I want. There you go, pie holidays. Oh, we're taking the stable master.
Oh, I am.
I was like, okay, who am I supposed to see in Tinadur? Oh yeah, Robin Dunkley.
Good.
I was losing focus again.
He's like the Elrond of Evandon.
Yes.
Do a quest. Talk to Elrond. Okay, now do another quest. Talk to Elrond.
Mrs. M and her mother both liked pumpkin pie, so I would make a lot of pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving. For some reason, if you buy pre-made pie crusts at the grocery store, if you get 3 cans of pumpkin and follow the recipe on the can of pumpkin, it makes enough pumpkin custard for 4 pies. You always have a little bit of leftover pumpkin. So I figured out the 3 cans to 4 crusts ratio thing a long time ago. And the reason that homemade pumpkin pie tastes so much better than store-bought pumpkin pie, even if you're using pre-made crusts and canned pumpkin and shortcutting everything, it's because the spices in the pie that you bake are way fresher than any store-bought pie. By the time you get a store-bought pie, the cloves and the nutmeg have lost all of their essence. You can't hardly taste that stuff. And so the store-bought pies always taste flat. If you make one fresh, with fresh spices though, bam, it's a lot better. Really comes out. River Hobbits have arrived and can be purchased in the game store. And Adornell says, yep, that's why I always make homemade pies. The best. One of my buddy's wives was talking trash about the Niners before they played the Seahawks one year, and she wanted to bet something on the game. And so I said, all right, well, if they win, this will happen. I think I bet a French silk chocolate pie from Village Inn. So I think that was her favorite. And if the Seahawks won, she had to bake me a homemade blueberry pie. And the Seahawks won, and I don't think she realized exactly how much work a home-baked blueberry pie was going to be. That was pretty funny.
Woe to me.
Talk to Calenglad. All right, let's head back to Tinadur. I kind of want to see the Vault Keeper anyway. Like, the homemade pie crust just hits differently. Yeah, store-bought crust sucks, don't get me wrong, but, you know. We recently made homemade pineapple cake. Very yummy.
How can I be of service?
Now we need to talk to the blue lady. Well, once you're done.
I just wanted to vault a couple of things. Oh, old scroll fragment. So I haven't mentioned this in a long time, but if you get one of these traveler's chests, it's basically how you win the game. So as soon as you get one of those, you want to go ahead and go to the Lotro store and buy a key immediately, because only the very best stuff comes out of those. I think that bit's funnier though if I'm actually deleting the box as I say that.
Yeah, even better, if you want to open the classic loot boxes, you could pay 2,500 gold for a sturdy steel key. That's what it's going for on the auction house right now.
Money well spent.
Because they took them out of the store, so the only ones in circulation are the old ones that people had.
Well, I think Freelancer's sitting on a mountain of those.
Yeah.
I'd be delighted to know they're worth
I
something.
only have like 17 of them, but I think he has a lot more.
280 or something? He might be the richest man in Middle Earth and doesn't even know it.
I saw somebody on a Discord showing that they had several stacks of sturdy steel keys.
Nice.
Many, like rows and rows of stacks.
Makes you wonder what he spends his money on.
Well, no, I think that's just because they're an alcoholic, and it used to be that you got those sturdy steel keys from deeds. So that's probably where they accumulated them all.
Don't tell me I have to go over to the other section to find a vendor. There's a
There's
provisioner.
a supplier, yeah, some
Greetings.
sort of vendor around here. Provisioner.
What do you think I should sell, Antler? Adorno says 280? Yeah, I think so.
How about every single stack of your task items until you have one stack?
Next suggestion.
Hey, you asked.
Be careful what you ask for.
So what did you sing while I was helping Mrs. M to bed?
Nothing.
Dude, you were supposed to help out and keep everybody entertained. Without telling any of your horrible jokes. Not disappointed, I'm just angry.
Grr. I am actually going around the waterworks right now reading room plaques.
It does sound pretty terrific.
Yeah, everyone needs a hobby.
Can I read Artisan Weaponsmith scrolls? I can.
I did get my flu shot today.
I got my flu shot too. Last year they were 16% effective. So I was telling my nurse that, and I said, yeah, if this year's shot is half as effective, I should only be sick 3 or 4 times this winter. Darganel. Gantran, are you stalking me? I wonder how many my main tune has on Brandywine. Probably quite a few.
Ed, it's the fourth quarter in 11 minutes, and we're still leading. We're still leading 20-7.
Well, it'd be nice if they actually hung on and won another game.
I was surprised they scored a touchdown.
Illinois
last
or
week.
the Huskers?
No, the Huskers.
That was probably a
Like,
mercy touchdown.
It looked like it was going to be a shutout, and then they just ran one in.
Well, they put the third and fourth string defense in, and good things start to happen. All right, overflow is done, and I have 3 pack spaces. Let's rock and roll, gentlemen.
Well, I'm going to suggest.
What can I
All right. Well, first of all, as free to play, you don't have access to the boats, right?
That is correct.
Okay, so I'm going to suggest that I port us back to that campsite fire, which
Okay.
I think will be faster than swimming or whatever.
Ride for the blue lady. And for glory.
I tested the water. It's pretty cold.
Good deal.
We'd be as blue as the lady if we swam to her.
I got a Garandim stalker who won't leave me alone. I'm going to do very bad things to him.
Stalker problems.
Now remember, we're on Lucho stream, so we're keeping it classy.
Always classy.
Looks like you're doing nasty things to that dwarf iron deposit as well.
And a platinum deposit next, too. Yep. And I ran right into a wolf. Okay, mounting back up. I just had to make sure those ore deposits were respecting my authority. I will not stand
Respect
for
my
lawlessness.
authority.
Exactly. Scipio checking in. Scipio, thank you for showing us your cans. That was a great set of cans, Scipio. Are you guys taking the high road? I was going to ride along the shoreline.
Eh, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
Fair enough.
I think eventually we end up down at the shore.
Yep.
Yeah, plus you can't fish up in the hills. What the hell are you guys thinking? Gotta focus on what's important. It is going for a Lakeshore Drive, exactly. Also, wasn't there supposed to be a crafting event and that got sidetracked? Did that ever get rescheduled?
I think it's on the calendar, but I don't know when it's scheduled for.
Interesting.
Because it's all to be considered tentative anyway, because they're still making sure that it works correctly.
Well, that's the nice thing. Even if it's off just a little bit, they don't have to worry about Lotro players exploiting the holy living crap out of it for no reason. Our community would never do that. Oh, yeah. What? I can cheat and take advantage in a game that literally doesn't require it at all? Okay, I'll do that then.
Wait a minute. Never mind, we're on Lucho stream. I'm not gonna say it.
Is that the island with Floyd and DeWitt on it across from us?
Yeah, that's that island. Spoiler
Okay.
alert.
That's one of the tougher places to find them.
So if I kill every snake that's in here, is she going to turn on me?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she complains, but
Oh, Gipio thinks the crafting event is going on right now? I don't have any reason to believe that's correct.
Yeah, no, it shouldn't be.
Hobnanigans is going on. That's pretty sweet. Ponton confirms, nope, not yet.
so I killed every creature in here, and she just complained a lot, but she didn't actually do anything.
Well, kill some more.
She'll talk to me because I didn't kill anybody.
I have a quest ring. Do I take it? What
Yeah.
brings you to this place?
Now she wants us to kill salamanders? Hello, lady. I'll go full Jerry Lewis on her. We'll see how she likes that. Some big lag right now, yeah. It's been pretty spotty tonight. I blame Gipio.
Naturally.
Forester crafting event, 10:13, 10 a.m. Eastern.
I mean, the announcements may be happening, but I don't know that the event actually works.
Yeah, it depends on if they could get everything worked out that went wrong last time.
Well, can we get salamanders here on the shore, or do we have to go out to the island?
No, they have to be on the island, I believe.
Okay. Well, then why don't we swim over and see Floyd and DeWitt, and then we'll swim over to the other island.
Sure.
That way I can hit Numlock and drink soda. Numlock. Numlock. There we go. I grabbed a Coke Zero. I couldn't stay away. I put in a Walmart order a few nights ago. I just needed like some bar soap and glass cleaner and some miscellaneous stuff. And you need to have a $35 minimum order to get curbside pickup at no charge. And I was like, what can I add to round up the order? I already had about a case of pop in the fridge, so I'm like, how about another case of Coke Zero? And then I found out it was on sale for like $1.20 off per 6-pack, so I had to buy 6 6-packs instead of 4. I had to, there was no other way around it. But it worked out. Very odd. Oh, there we go. No, don't turn around, dummy. Keep swimming towards the island. I was playing with camera angles and I accidentally turned her vector. There we go. Alright, I should have arrived at Floyd and DeWitt's Island. Finally. Oh, there's a treasure cache out here too.
Level 90. It's not like the ones in Swanfleet and Cardolan.
Oh, maybe I'm not on the right island.
No, you are.
Down by the boat.
Okay. I don't see him. Oh, found Floyd and DeWitt in Evendom. It just tagged me as having found them. I still don't see them.
Loading
That's
issue.
Weird. Alright, well, I'll take the tag. And now we hunt some salamanders.
We killed 2. Did you get credit, or are you too far away?
Nah, I'm
No,
too far away.
Too far away.
Did you guys already have Floyd and DeWitt, or do you not care? Floyd and DeWitt.
I got him.
I got him.
Okay.
We swim for salamanders.
One of my favorite Halloween candies, and you almost never see them anymore, and I look for them every year. It's been a few years since I've seen them. The same company that makes Mary Jane's made those peanut butter chews. It's like a Mary Jane, but with real peanut butter in the middle of it. It's just a chewy molasses candy, and they just put them in a plain orange or black wax wrapper. I always loved those things. And you just don't see a lot of them anymore. There we go. I got credit for that salamander. Ski checking in. Peanut butter kisses. Exactly. Those candies are almost all but forgotten, Ski. Nobody knows what the hell I'm talking about when I try describing them nowadays.
That's my 10.
EG7 said it would cost them $30 million to remaster, update Lotro. I would cancel that too. Oh, I got my 10th salamander. Unfortunately for salamander number 11, there is a Slayer deed. Alright, swim back.
Yep.
Ski says, I remember those. I liked them because they were chewy. Not too chewy and not teeth breakers. Well, when you got to the center peanut butter, it was kind of a nice little shot of sweet and salty. And I like Mary Jane's anyway. I still buy those when I hit the candy store once in a great while. You don't know what a Mary Jane is. It's kind of like a bit of honey. And if you don't know what a Mary Jane or a bit of honey tastes like, you're probably not 40 yet. And it's funny how tastes change generationally. One of my mom's favorite candies was Neckos. And I would eat Neckos and be like, how the hell can mom even like these things? This is like eating chalk. And then kids these days are probably like, why would you eat this Mary Jane crap? I want Airheads and sour gummy candies.
I eat fruit slices.
You eat what?
Fruit slices.
Oh, sure. Those are good.
Of course, usually if I ever buy them, my mom gets in the room and I never see them again.
I always like those sour cherry balls that you'd find next to the circus peanuts. You know,
Oh,
and the
yeah.
two for $1 bagged candy. Those were always good too.
I think at Walmart you could get like a bag of cherry sours for like $1 or something.
Yeah, they're still around. Adornell says zebra cakes. Stokesiford says, hi, Mr. Ed.
Yes, I love zebra cakes.
So, on my way back from lunch when I got my soda today, I decided as long as I was binging, I've confessed before that one of my favorite snacky cakes out there, maybe my very favorite snacky cake, Dolly Madison, who's no longer defunct, they're now owned by Hostess. They have a line of snack cakes called Zingers, not necessarily related to my moderator. And they have a raspberry coconut zinger that's cream filled, and they're fantastic. I like coconut anyway. Imagine a Twinkie that has been doused in a raspberry glaze and then rolled in coconut. And they're super yummy. I got a pack of those on my way back to the office today. After eating my whiskey marinated steak lunch. Restore the corrupted statue. We've got some work to do, don't we?
Yep.
Okay, let's go restore these statues. I think the first time I mentioned it, I wasn't even connecting the name Zinger with Zinger. And I think Zinger's exact response was, pops a raspberry in his mouth and hopes for the best. That was pretty funny. We're going back to the Burning Island?
Yep.
Okay. And then the other one is along the beach to the north?
Or to the south.
Was it in Annuminous?
Yeah. They're both on
On the
Talunin.
island.
Oh, okay. Again, there's a Garudon Slayer. If a Garudon's going to be standing right there, we should probably go ahead and murder him.
He was asking for it.
Yep. But not because of what he was wearing. You shouldn't victim blame.
Well, he is wearing a wolf pelt. That's kind of a little out there.
Stokesiford asks, are you and Mrs. M big tea drinkers? Actually, we are. Neither of us are coffee drinkers, but both of us drink tea. Both iced tea and hot tea, and in fact, I had green tea with my sushi tonight.
I thought about drinking tea again.
I had coffee with my coffee.
Nothing wrong with that. A lot of folks like coffee, and more power to you. But I will eat or drink almost anything, and coffee's just never really appealed to me.
I tried it. I could never handle the taste of it.
Once in a great while, if it's cold out, I might get convenience store coffee if they've got like hazelnut, and I can add a bunch of cream and sugar to it, and almost make it like a liquid dessert. But it's just usually not my. I was gonna say not my cup of tea, literally. But I made Mrs. M some hot tea tonight. When we got home, and we've got iced tea in the fridge, and
Hey, I'm remembering this now. We have to go to the Eve Spires to get something to cleanse the statue. I forgot about that.
from the ants.
The Ant, I think. So we're not going to be able to cleanse this until we go there. So, where are you?
I'm on the island, heading towards the quest ring. Did it say something about?
Yeah, if you read the quest text, I forgot completely about that. It says, some elves at the Eve Spires may be able to prepare a cleansing draft for the corrupted statue.
Okay.
So the one statue is over here, near where the boat is. But we have to go to the Eve Spires first to cleanse the other one.
All right. Well, that's not that far away.
I mean, I
So
could
have to get
port
back
us
to the main
campsite.
shore, and
If it would be a little faster, I could port us to the campsite. But
I'm already swimming across.
okay. Yeah, I forgot about. I knew there was some twist to it that you couldn't just go to the island and do both of those. I just couldn't remember what it was.
But about tea, we've got iced tea. We drink hot tea. I've got usually if we go out for Thai food, Mrs. M loves Thai iced tea. I like it too. I don't get it that often. But it's pretty yummy. And I think we've got chai tea bags up in the cupboard, but I haven't made any chai tea. I think it's a new box. Pure tea, it can brew like coffee but tastes very smooth. Apparently it's good for your digestion too, as it is fermented. I've got 3 different kinds of kimchi in the fridge, so we've got good for your digestion covered pretty well here with fermented cabbage and radish. Just my experience, I enjoy chai tea. Yeah, I would try the pure tea if I run across it though. One of the Ethiopian restaurants we go to, they have an Ethiopian sweet spiced tea. Oh man, is that good. Of course, it's probably more sugar syrup than hot tea because it's so delicious. But it is delicious. Bacchus checking in. Hello, Bacchus. Doing good. Garther was shooting some stuff I was trying to sneak up on, and I was like, oh, thanks for shooting that there, Bacchus. And then we all laughed and laughed.
Sweet-eyed melon. Stay a moment.
home. You are a hasty folk. You should not be giving your right name away like so.
Back to the burning island.
Yep.
All right. I'm a good influence on people. What can I say? Adorno might appreciate this more than anybody else, but I was thinking of creating a Discord channel called How is Mrs. M Doing? And Adorno probably wants to create a channel called How's Your Shoulder Coming Along? That way we can just post updates and not have to repeat ourselves so much. But I took a picture of us out at the sushi restaurant tonight and sent it to some friends. I was like, our exciting Friday evening out. Sushi at Sakurabana. I think we were dining at like 5:30. I got home and Mrs. M wanted to go eat immediately. I'm like, do you want to go now or do you want to wait a little bit? She's like, I've been sitting at home all day. I'm like, okay, we can go. Yeah, it's a slow recovery process. Just keep crawling that spider up the wall and you'll get there. Don't be like Mrs. M and blow off your physical therapy. She is a very naughty girl. Which is one of the reasons why I married her.
You had like 5 salamanders following you. But
I know, I was just going to say, kill all this stuff. I was dragging them to you intentionally so you could do my Slayer deed for me. Okay, what else we got?
The other statue's over this way.
Okay, so we just have to cleanse both statues. Are you remembering to kill all the salamanders while I'm within range of you? Why do you think I even hang out with hunters?
Thought I knew where the statue was. Where the heck is it?
You're heading the right direction according to the quest ring.
Damn it. There's something
Yeah,
I
I
need
thought
to
it
do
was
for this
Quest.
one.
Thought it was out here, but got an arrow.
Oh, recovered by the treasure hunters of Ostvarod. God damn it. Been too long since I've done this.
Yeah, I thought there was one out here, but
No, we have to recover something. We have to go to Ostfrode. All right.
Seriously?
You want me to look up the specifics?
No. It's the friend to the kings of old?
Yeah, we have to get a statue somehow. I forget. We have to kill tomb robbers or something like that.
You sure?
Okay, let me look it up.
What do you need?
We have to find Robin Dunkley, our old pal.
Okay. I think we know where to find him.
Second verse, same as the first. Yep, he's got a quest ring.
Nebraska 1.
We're back to 500, Antler. Pooyan Weed Eater Bowl, here we come. It's hard to believe it only cost $9 million to get us coached up to 3-3. That is money well spent.
Next game is Northwestern. And
That should be a win.
We're off next week, so.
Okay, good.
And then we got Purdue, and then Michigan State, Maryland, Wisconsin, and finally Iowa.
Well, I think Michigan's pretty good, or not Michigan, not Wisconsin. Maryland is pretty good. We're definitely going to lose to Wisconsin. That'll be almost as ugly as the Michigan game, maybe worse.
Do you want to port to Tynudor or to the campsite? It looks like it might be about equal. But one is swimming and one is partially riding.
The Lost Statue.
Tin and deer, and then the swimming would be snack time.
Yeah, I think I've got something to turn in Tynudor. Oh no, that was just a task item quest. I canceled, never mind. It's like, why is that flagging? Bacchus, what kind of Halloween candies are popular in Australia there where you live? I think that got a
Is this
snicker out of you, Garther.
a friend of the king of old, or that we're doing, or
Yeah, that's the rapper quest.
it? Oh, okay.
We're doing the sub
Oh,
quest
oh
for
yeah,
part of
there
the
it is.
rapper.
Yeah, yeah, I see it.
Hey,
I got the
everybody
white
does
arrow.
Halloween.
I got the white arrow in the right spot now.
Yeah, I didn't think. I thought Halloween was only in certain countries.
Well, it should be anywhere the Catholic Church has been, and that's pretty much across the whole world. To say there's no Halloween in Australia would be to imply that the Australians are godless heathens that the Catholics have abandoned.
Well, Catholics or Church of England, right?
True. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't big in New Zealand, I know that.
Well, why would you adapt Black Friday and not adapt Halloween locally? That doesn't make any sense. Halloween's way more fun than Black Friday. And again, Black Friday is an offshoot of Christmas, and Halloween is also Christian adjacent. Even though fundamentalists like to get all bent out of shape and claim it's some kind of satanic holiday, it's like, no, it's because of All Hallows Eve. All Saints Day is November 1st, so they made up a fun holiday about the night before. The only thing I ever seen about Halloween in Australia was a sign along the lines of, we're Australian here, so F off with your American S, you little B. You're missing out, man. Of all the things you could import from America, Halloween's got to be one of the best.
I remember Bacchus on lecture stream.
Oh, he didn't type it out. He just put in characters. It's okay. Lower incidence of diabetes, perhaps? That's not a salamander. Quit shooting it. You're not helping my slayer deeds.
It provoked me.
You want to port us to the camp and we'll ride to what's her name? We
Uh,
ride for what's her name and for glory. Well, I got bad news for the Australians, Bacchus. Whiskey and beer break down into sugar when you drink them, same as candy, so... I remember getting dressed up in costume for Halloween once or twice as a very young kid in the UK, but it's not a thing there or here in South Africa, not in the way it is in the United States. We just make up reasons to party here. You know, Cinco de Mayo is some obscure victory of the Mexican army over the French to maintain Spanish rule. And nobody in Mexico even remembers it. And for us, it's an excuse to drink margaritas and eat nachos.
Yep. Yeah, in fact, there are some Hispanic people that are kind of insulted that we make such a big deal out of it.
Well, and let them be insulted. Cultural appreciation is appropriation is what we do. I guarantee you the same Latin and Hispanic people that are insulted by that still enjoy getting Martin Luther King Day off.
Probably. Yeah, people have been stealing from each other's cultures for a long time. The Romans stole from the Greeks. The Greeks probably stole some from the Babylonians, and this goes way back.
Exactly. The Cunningham 2019 says, any excuse to drink. It's a day ending in Y. Woohoo! Cheers, exactly. Well, that's my point. You can drink any day of the week, but to do it while you're eating nachos and wearing a sombrero, that you need an excuse for, particularly in Nebraska. I can also promise you that most of the people in bars and pubs on St. Patrick's Day aren't Irish. Otherwise, you're odd unless you're rich, then you can be eccentric.
Why do you trouble me? Why do you trouble me? Do not trouble me if your need is not urgent.
Are you ready for a port?
I am ready for a port.
Do we have to bow? There
Yep.
we go.
I kneeled. Bag's a bit full there, Ed? No, that's pretty typical for me, actually. I'll hit the Vault Keeper and Tinadil and free up 2 or 3 pack slots. I have a lot of task items to turn in.
How can I be of service?
Gotta do your task item turn-ins every day. They're good and good for you. You get experience points, you get
Hallelujah.
item experience points.
We are done.
We all vectored up? We ready to go?
Now we just 3-man to 6-man instance, more or less on level.
Well, let's see if anybody else is on from the fellowship. How funny would that be? Bria's been waiting for us to catch up and we run it without her. I'd be unhappy. The Tomb of Elendil. Well, you never know. She might be sitting here watching. Or not. Nope, it's just the 3 of us. Alright, well, what other mischief can we get into tonight? That's queued up.
There's plenty of 3-man stuff we could do.
Oh, maybe become a kid member. Yeah, absolutely. Welcome. Alright, well, we'll wait for Bria Starstrider before we go knock that out. I've been done with Evandem for a while. At least kindred to the Yahoos. No,
We haven't
I
even
mean,
done any of the numinous stuff, landscape stuff yet.
well, that's kind of the problem with it, though. We're over level and already kindred. The last thing I need is more Tomb Raider sashes to throw away. Let's check the instance finder for anything fun that's 3-man.
Well, I'm thinking either Skirms or Woe of the Willow, perhaps. Or Webs of the Scuttledells. Seat of the Great Goblin. Firebar's Peak. Or Defense of Minas Tirith.
Yeah, I was looking at Defense of Minas Tirith. Cunningham suggests hit up the angle. Baca says Ed's bags are the reason servers lag in Lotro. It's the database trying to keep up with all of the crap he hauls around in his overflow loot.
If you want to go to the angle, I already have the port to Tornhead, by the way.
Yeah, we can go out there and poke around. I haven't actually explored the angle at all.
But
Cool.
the vector quest is in Thornhead.
Okay, well, let's go to Thornhead. How close can you get us to there? Should we just go hit Ostgaruth?
How close can I get you to Thornhead? Good. Yeah, Oscaruth probably.
Okay. Baca says I ain't wrong, am I? I was going to mention I had my picture taken at my old job in front of an entire row of EMC storage cabinets. They were tapeless backup for our largest customer's mainframe system, and it was like 8 or 10 of these giant black cabinets with the blue glowing lights and the EMC logo. And I posted on Twitch jokingly, I said, visiting the data center here in Massachusetts to see the new storage system turbine put in place for my fishing trophies. And people were like, wow, did you really visit the data center? I was laughing. It's like, no, not really. I was just making a funny.
Do you have a route to the last bridge?
I've got Rivendell Stables and the last bridge. So I'll ride to the last bridge and we'll go from there. What's your new job, Ed? I'm still in IT. I'm basically a hardware engineer just for a different company. And yeah, it's just fun all the time.
Well, there is a campsite at Ekakandaleth. I wonder if that would be faster.
That would be a bit further. Riding to Thornhead from... no, it'd probably be a little faster.
Right, let me set my campsite there, and I'll meet you at the last bridge.
Okay. I've been in IT since, well, I won't say how long it's been, but it's been a long time. Well, I guess the beard kind of gives it away. So 1994 was when I started in IT. I sold my half of the game store to my business partner and went looking for something else to do and ended up working for a computer company. And the rest is history. Dang, I wasn't even born yet. Yeah, Riddle, I'm old. Dessert says the same thing. Wasn't even born yet. Not as old as Freelancer, but nobody else is. Like if you look in the Bible, it basically lists Methuselah, and then Abraham, and Moses, and then Freelancer. Those are the longest lived people in the history of mankind.
Sweet-eyed Melon.
A campsite fire set. I'll be at the last bridge momentarily.
Okay. Well, I've got Barakan's camp. I don't have Thorinhad yet.
Alright, folks, I am also gonna head off to bed.
All right, Antler. Have a good night, bud.
I am about 2 books away from being able to leave Moria.
That is fantastic. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but as soon as you get out into the Golden Wood, the elves are going to send you back in. So good luck with
I
that.
know, but at least I'll be able to step out again. So.
Oh my God! Fresh air, sunshine, starlight. Yeah, we need you to go back in there and go talk to the dwarves for us.
We need you to deal with some nasty, nasty, nameless stuff.
Yeah. Goofy old lady says, "Want to bet?" Yeah, Goofy's looking at me going, "He's a spring chicken."
Where'd you get to?
I'm riding off to Barakan's camp.
Okay. I'll meet you there.
Okay. Do you have a port to Thornhat? I was just going to ride it out from here.
Well, I have a campsite port to Ekakandaleth, if that would help.
Oh,
if you're
no, I'm already 2/3 of the way there, yeah.
Okay. All right.
He who shall not be named is in Moria? Oh, that was just Antler. You can mention Antler.
No, literally, I meant nameless.
Oh,
that
yeah.
That wasn't a euphemism.
Baka says Galadriel is such a cowbag for that. I don't think it's Galadriel who sends us back in. Actually, what's funny about it is all the travel points I'm missing. I think I have a travel point to the Golden Wood. Yeah. Karis Galadrian. I don't think I've ever bothered to go there yet because, you know, level 40. Why would I? Gantaran says, I think I did the Nameless quests on 1 or 2 tunes. By the time you get to that, the content, you're usually on your way out of Moria. I think that's some of the most interesting content in Moria, though. I love getting down there to the foundations of stone. It's just so spooky and rich in atmosphere, and when you get down there and you're actually holding your own, you kind of feel like a badass. It's like, yeah, bring it on, you nameless dark-dwelling freaks. I'll kill every one of you. Also, I have a rule for the troll shaws. Never go past a wolf when you can kill it, because you got to kill a lot of them to get the Slayer deed done out here. It's pretty annoying. I just decided it was easier to hide in plain sight and make that bird go away than to risk picking up that quest I don't want to do right now. It's like, piss off, bird. I will kill you and 100 more like you some other time.
You and 99 of your friends.
Exactly. Adornell says, despite Moria being a long endeavor and I crave sunlight after a while, I quite love and enjoy Moria. It really is pretty spectacular. I very much admire it. And I enjoy questing there, although they might have oversimplified it.
Megovanen.
I, honest to gosh, don't even remember why we rode out here.
Will you lend me your ear?
We're going to pick up the vector quest to the angle.
Oh. That does sound like it would be fun. It is 11:15 Central. I'm probably going to go ahead and call it here tonight, guys. We've got to be up at 4:30 a.m. to take Mrs. M to dialysis. I'm a little punchier. It's been a long week at work, too. I'm not going to fib. I was like, why am I here? What are we doing? So, you guys know the rules. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Let's see if we've got another Lotro streamer we can throw things over to. My thanks to Forbin Kid and to Egarther for joining me tonight. It's always more fun to quest with friends. We're looking good for Wednesday night. I will be streaming that Tomb of Elendil? Elendil,
yeah.
Elendil, the Tomb of Elendil, Wednesday night. We should be doing that with the Wednesday night group here on Gladden. Let's see who we've got playing and streaming Lotro. Friends of the channel, Celestia's streaming Elder Scrolls Online. Lariana's streaming Lotro. I don't... Oh, well, Galadwin is on. Okay, good. Let's go raid a Galadwin. I'm going to double check, though. There's been a few times I've gone to raid her and she was just logging off. And I've got a PlayStation commercial for Modern Warfare. That's lame. Everybody should be playing Apex Legends, except nobody should play Apex Legends because it's a horrible game. I don't care. Play whatever you want. Lots of folks like Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Alright, let's see if she's actually still streaming. She is, so we will raid El Galadwin. Have a great weekend, everybody. I will be on my personal channel tomorrow night and Sunday night. Come by and say hello. The Omahawks have their auction Sunday, so I'll probably be tired and punchy Sunday evening. but not so punchy I can't do some World of Warships. Anyway, take care, have fun, and we'll see y'all real soon. Thanks.
Good night.
Right.